Hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm shuffling these cards very well. If any of these cards fall out or flip over, I'm putting them back in the deck until I'm ready to do the shuffle to let them come out. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. Two flippers so far. And it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. You can take from the reading what does resonate or think about a private reading. I do private readings. If you just shoot me an email, I can get us started on that. So, for Taurus, one more shuffle here for Taurus, please. Okay, Taurus, let's get these cards out for your reading. Here we go. For Taurus, what does the universe need you to know this week? For Taurus. Does Taurus need to know? Universe. Okay, we got quite a few cards. And let's see what we have. There you are, first card out. That's your card, the Hierophant. I always put them down in the same order they come out of the deck. The overall energy of your reading is the Devil. Ooh, some toxic energy we need to talk about. We'll find out what's going on there. For Taurus, I have cards left for the second part of the reading. Almost all the cards we need, too. Well, the overall energy, Taurus, of your reading is the Devil. Now, this is the card for Capricorn. Capricorn might be strong in someone's chart around this reading, but entirely different from the zodiac sign is the energy of this card. Toxic. Look, three's a crowd. There's three entities. What happens is, this tells me you may have been attached to someone who is attached to someone or something else that made the relationship toxic. So that prevents that pentacle there, the security and stability, the security and stability to come forward. So we're going to find out why the Devil surrounds your entire reading. And here we have the Hierophant. Right up in your highest energy. This is your card for Taurus. So the energy of this card, though, is about traditional values, traditional morals. It is about security, stability, groundedness, which, you know, pentacles are about. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. Now, these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading, like complete opposites almost. So, there was a toxic energy associated with somebody, I think, that you had high hopes of taking it to the limit, you know, to the marriage, to the groundedness, security, and stability, but was unable to because of some toxic energy. Or you did and found the toxic energy then. But let me keep reading. I have the Death card next to the Hierophant and right above the Devil. So the Death card is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio could be strong in someone's chart around this reading. Now, all the cards are male or female, and all the kings and queens are very mature in thinking. So what this card is all about, it's the end of the old, the beginning of the new. So it's a card of transformation. So I think you're going through a transformation. I think you're putting an end to this toxic energy that's been around you so that you can find the right person to move forward with. You may also be putting an end to some toxic energy that's been around you, that's been holding you back from a secure and stable relationship. So I need to keep reading. I have the Queen of Cups next to the Death card. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in someone's chart. But the energy here is you have your mind on love. You have a lot of questions about love. Maybe how to move forward. What is it going to look like? What's it going to feel like? Who's it going to be? And whatever. So your mind is on love, marriage. You're transforming. You're getting away from toxic energy, whether it's attached to you or someone else. I have the Seven of Swords under the Hierophant next to the Devil. The Seven of Swords is deceitful energy. That is toxic, definitely. It could be someone just, it could be lying, stealing, cheating. It can be someone who, uh, takes love and doesn't give it back. Someone who's sneaky. This energy is an unwanted energy in any relationship. So is the devil. So there are things that you are dealing with. You are going through a transformation. I think it's your transformation that is allowing you to let some of these energies that are in and around you, that are keeping you from being happy and finding the love and the peace and the joy in life that you deserve. I have the Queen of Pentacles next to the devil and under the Queen of Cups. Well, this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And Taurus, one of these signs could be strong in someone else's chart around this reading. You have a huge pentacle. You are grounded. You are really looking at that pentacle, and I'm going to show that kind of closely if you can see that. Really cherishing this pentacle that you have. I think you want to be able to share it with someone with the Hierophant in your highest energy. But you want to share it with someone that you have love for. Wow, is that ever going to happen? It just, it feels like you hit another roadblock in relationships. So that's what the tarot is talking about in this reading. I have the Hangman under the Seven of Swords. This is spending time alone, and during your time alone, just kind of hanging out, you're being enlightened. Things are coming to you. Things are coming to your mind, and look at all the light it creates. So it gives you power, a lot of power. It's a very spiritual card, and you're figuring out what was going on in a relationship or what was going on around you that was holding you back. I have the Fool next to the Hangman and under the Devil. So whoever this was, whatever this energy was, it feels like you were living in the energy of the Fool. You probably didn't realize that. You're probably skipping along, having, a good time until you weren't having a good time. It's living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. It's very joyful, but eventually you come to the edge of the cliff and you start to look towards the future, the pentacles, the security, the stability, and possibly even marriage down the road. And both parties usually don't end up looking forward at the same time. So I feel like you were kind of in the energy of the Fool, and it kind of fizzled out, fizzled away. And now you're on your way forward. Because I have the Chariot next to the Fool and under the Queen of Pentacles, the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. So you are moving forward. You can move forward fast if you snap those reins. But let me keep reading. You can take that pentacle with you and that cup of love from the Queen of Cups. You're much wiser. This relationship that you are dealing with, putting behind you, is actually helping you to transform in a way. Things are changing with you. I think you're tired of Fool's energy. I think you want something more serious, more long-lasting with love. And there's that Ace of Cups. Let me take out the last card that we need for this tarot card reading. Whoa, almost. There it is. Ooh, we have a soulmate coming in. All right, and I was wondering, I'm thinking with that Knight of Cups coming up right next to the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is a very sincere love offer. Getting this toxic energy behind you is like the best thing you can do for yourself. Someone's coming in that is very sincere. No hidden agendas, no sneaky behaviors, no toxic energies. They're coming in. And it may be something simple like a phone number or a walk in the park, okay? That's how it could start. Then I have the Page of Wands next to the Knight of Cups. This is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, holding that staff there. But it's also a young energy. It's like a new beginning. There's a lot of that in this card. It's making a declaration either to yourself or speaking up about something to someone else that helps you move forward. I feel like this is a declaration to yourself. I also feel like, because it's right next to the Page of Pentacles, so the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, and this offer comes in, you're ready to move forward. You've made a declaration. You're not going to get yourself in a mess like this again. And also realizing you have a pentacle that you would love to share with somebody, but you're unable to. So you stay in the beginnings of a relationship, like stay in the beginnings of wanting to start the relationship, is what I'm trying to say. But this offer's coming in. And right under the Knight of Pentacles and next to the Queen of Pentacles is the King of Swords. Now, this could be the person coming in right here. They could have air in their chart. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And that might be strong in your chart someplace. But having their sword out, I think they're kind of guarded. And they're guarded about, they're seeking truth and clarity. I think they've been through a lot too. And they really like you. I mean, they really want to get to know you, and they will with that sword out. They're going to seek the truth and the clarity. It's like they're the type that's going to take their time. Very mature thinking, very serious as far as getting into a relationship. I have the Hermit next to the King of Swords and under the Page of Wands. This is the card for Virgo. So Virgo could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this tells me that you've been seeking your path forward, and I think the other person has too. I think this is like finally coming together with someone that you're meant to be with, that will bring in happiness, that you're up for. The Hermit hears you, and you are, the Hermit is shining a light, very spiritual, in the dark, shining the path forward for you. So I look around this Hermit, and they're saying, hey, go ahead, make that declaration of how you want to move forward, what you want in a person. Keep your eyes peeled. Whoever's coming in is very mature, male or female, and they're serious. They're not messing around. They're not playing around. They're not playing the field. They're actually looking for someone that they can spend the rest of their life with. Also, love is coming in. This is the Ace of Cups. You can't ask for more love. The cup runneth over. And it's coming in. It's because you're doing the right things for yourself. You're going through this transformation. You're cleansing your aura. You're cleansing your surroundings so that you can allow these beautiful things to come into your life. I have Temperance under the King of Swords and next to the Chariot. Card for Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. They're all around you. And their job is to help you be tempered. So what they're saying is get grounded, get regrounded, get rebalanced, and be patient because somebody's coming, an offer is coming in. So just be patient. Do what you need to do in the meantime by letting this toxic energy leave your whole physical, spiritual being. Just let it leave. Let it go so you can allow this in. I have the Six of Pentacles next to Temperance and under the Hermit. So part of your path forward is trying to find somebody who's not going to breadcrumb you. Someone who wants to put as much into the relationship as you do. So this is what's going to be happening. Okay, so the Hermit's well aware. This person coming in is sincere. They have a huge cup of love. They will offer it when they're ready. And they're truthful. You can trust them. I have the King of Cups, and here's your soulmate right here. This is your soulmate connection that's coming in. Now we have the King and the Queen of Cups. It's going to be based on love. It's all about the cups of love. There's going to be so much of it. So instead of just wondering, what is love going to look like? What is love going to feel like? You're going to know when this King comes in. Now, like I say, they're reserved. And, they're going to be seeking the truth and the clarity. They don't hand out that cup of love easily. But they are going to. They're going to fall, the two of you are going to fall deeply in love with each other. So move forward from the old energy. Go through your transformation. Know what it is that you're looking for and what you want. And the Hermit here is saying, and also Temperance is saying, Just hang in there because it's coming in. Wow. And I think you'll end up married because a Hierophant is your very first card here. Wow. Let's take out a card, a message from your guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's see what they have to say. This may not have to do with this reading, but it is something they want you to know or hear. So, take out a card for you. Oh, there it is. No, no, flipped. Do that, can't do that. It gets confusing. No, you want to be clear. Guardian angel and spirit guide cards. They do have a message for you, Taurus. Okay, now let's take out a card. Taurus. Glasses on. Taurus. Where's your card? No, it's down there. We have the Two of Action. I'm going to read it to you. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So the big picture is get to know them. Don't, just because they're good looking or just because, that whatever reasons, look at the big picture, not the little picture. You got somebody coming in, and they're really going to be worth waiting for sure, and transforming for. So, wow, Taurus, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot, and I want to thank Guardian Angels and Spirit Guides for helping me deliver you this message.